Welcome in. Happy Memorial Day. For those of you that it's a sad day, sometimes I know that the tradition I had growing up is we always took flowers to the cemetery. And so that's my biggest memory of Memorial Day is, going and taking care of graves and taking flowers and we would do some nice stuff too. But I don't know. I don't live right now anywhere close to anyone close to me who's buried close, so that didn't make sense. I don't live
We don't live
where
anywhere close to
where any of my family or his family are buried, so we don't
That's right. We're strangers in a strange
that.
land.
Welcome in. All right, let me get a giveaway started. This giveaway is for 2 yards of lace on a card. So everyone get in that giveaway and get 2 yards of lace. And today what we're doing are bags full. Please read the show notes. There's a coupon in there for anyone who's new to us.
We sell tons of silk.
Yeah, we have lots of silk, but not in this show. This show is Quilting Cottons.
What are you looking for in silk? You have your silk right there?
It's in that bin under there. But I mean, the silk that I have are swatches of silk. I don't have silk by the yard. So I don't have it like on bolts or anything. It's all sample pieces that you can craft with.
Silk to line purses and things like that.
So that will work. Okay. Yeah, I've got a big stack on my silk bin, so I would have to have Bert pull it
Hang
out.
on, we'll pull some out in a minute.
That whole bin is on top of it.
Oh.
That's why I'm saying it's kind of buried right now. Anyway, so what we're doing today are bags full, and these are from a quilter stash, and they are mostly bags that weigh 20 ounces, which when you weigh a yard of quilting fabric, it's right around 5 to 5.5 ounces, depending on the brand. And so 20 ounces is going to be 4+ yards usually. And then I have a few bags that are heavier than that. And then I have a few that are lighter that will run a little bit less. But I'm going to do those bags and I'll show you. I'll just pull the bag out, show you what's in it. You get everything in the bag. And they are pieces anywhere from a fat eighth all the way up to yardage. And most of them I would say are between a fat quarter and a yard size pieces. So you get a lot of fabric and
A lot of.
we're going to start with one of the smaller bags. So this one is 12 ounces. So just to give you an idea, this bag is 12 ounces. And I'll put the camera down on the table. Everyone getting that giveaway for 2 yards of lace.
Isn't my wife good looking?
So this bag has, just to give you an idea, this bag weighs 12 ounces. This is a fat quarter. This is a fat quarter. Those are 2 fat quarters. This one is about a third of a yard. This one was about a third of a yard. Oh no, this one was a 3/4 yard. And then this one was 3/4 yard. So I think that's about what I remember when I went through it. So anyway, it added up to about 2 3/4 yards worth of fabric in 12 ounces. So this is the first one I'm going to run. And I'm running the 20 ounce bags at 10. So this one I'm going to run at so this one I will run at $6. Let's do 15 seconds.
Just you and I.
All right. So this is a nice way to kind of build a stash. If you need some nice fabrics. This one's got gold shimmer in it. It's kind of that cork look. You get 2 fat quarters of that. This one is really pretty. And then you've got this nice piece. This is that Andover Dimples that I love. It's a really nice blender. And that is going to about nice 12 ounces of quilting cottons. And these are all in good condition. No smoke smell, no pet hair. They do have this storage bin smell that all of our fabric has when it sits in storage bins for a while. But it's just that cotton smell. And some may be pre-washed, but most of what I've seen, I don't know. It's a toss-up. All right, that's coming.
There
to
is
you.
a faint hint of Gouda on the Dutch fabric, just to be warned.
Right. That was the only one I saw so
Thank you, Bella.
far, had so far that was less than a pound, I think. But if we come across another one. Okay, so this one says it's 16 ounces. So right at a pound. So it'll be in my listing that we'll do. So let me get that pulled up. All right, so 16 ounces, that puts us right at 3 pounds of fabric by weight. That one looks like a woven fat quarter. And I'm not really going to do this for every load. I'm just kind of showing you here. And then that's a big piece. That's pretty.
Jojo got
Jojo is getting the 2 yards of lace. Congrats. That's coming to you. All right. So here's this bag that weighs 16 ounces. We'll do this one at an $8 start. It should be right around 3 yards of fabric by weight. So we've got some ticking, some cute woven stripe, some pretty floral. That's a really big piece, and that's a really big piece. This one is an Anne Brusque.
No takers on that bag.
No takers on that bag. Okay. All right, here's another one that is 16 ounces. So again, it'll be right around 3 yards total amount of fabric by weight. And this one is like bright colors. And we'll get that one started. All right, so you're getting a big chunk of that. That really pretty ombre. This is cool. That's cute. Some little checks, some little dots. Can you see the screen pretty good?
Yes.
All right, so here we go. All
No
of
takers on
those
those.
pieces. Oh, I meant to run. Did I run that at 8?
I think you ran it at 10 now.
Oh, let me see if did I run that one at 8, you guys? Because that one was a 16-ounce bag. All right, so we'll try that again really quick. So everything here, again, you're getting about 3 yards of fabric by weight. They're all big pieces. So all of these brights. 16 ounces of fabric. And that is going to Sherry. Thank you. And we are doing the max shipping. So no matter how many bags you buy, you're still getting the $9.21 max shipping. All right, here's a bag that's 16 ounces as well. And this one's all yellows. So you get a ton of yellow pieces in here.
We all live in a yellow submarine.
Starting this one at 8. There's a huge amount of this. Like almost looks like 1.5 to 2 yards. Then you've got that, that, and then a big huge chunk of this marbled yellow. It is a screen print, not a batik.
I think that's the only Beatles song my parents ever liked.
All right, that one's running. So you get all of this yellow. This one weighs 16 ounces. Read the show notes. Thanks for coming in. That one's a Michael Miller. And Carrie is taking that bag full.
Thanks, Carrie, MCK. Keeping it real with the Carinator. Thanks, Carrie.
All right, here's another bag that's 16 ounces. Like I said, most of them are 20, but I'm starting with the smaller bags. All right, so This one's going to be $8 start. So that's about
Hey,
3
Michelle.
yards of fabric by weight. Let me get the white over here so that it kind of color corrects everything as we. Ooh, that's cool. Little piece of toile. Some pretty marbles. That's pretty. That's pretty. And that pretty paisley. That one's got gold gilding in it. All right. So that's a nice bundle. And that's running. I'll kind of flip through it as we go.
Get there.
Everything should be about a fat eighth or bigger. And I would say most of them are way bigger than that. So.
That's my doctor tells me you're way bigger than that. Old bliss.
Oh, thank you, Amy. That bundle's coming to you. Congrats. Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks, Ames.
All right. Here is one that is marked 18 ounces. So a little bit more in this one. All right. Big chunk of that one.
Is our silk person still here? Because I did get the silk out.
Oh, you did unbury the silk?
Yes, I did.
Okay. I can grab a few pieces for her if she wants some. Let me know. If you're still here, I'll grab some.
Raise your hand.
All right, this one seems to be a lot of smaller pieces, except for that top one is a big chunk. All right, so this whole thing running for $8 by weight, 18 ounces, so somewhere above 3 yards of fabric.
Well, even if they're not there, Steph says she's into silk, so.
Okay. So that's pretty. So you're getting all these pieces. Sorry, there's some threads.
Mary Max F.
Thank you. Okay, that lot of threads gotta go. And that whole bundle is coming to you.
Max.
Thank you. All right, silk pieces. Let me see what I've got over here. These are little pieces that are Pindler, so you would get about 8-inch squares. They're Dupont, and they have a pleated, diamond pleated weave, and they're backed with that mesh backing. Is anyone interested in some of those? Because there's a whole stack of them. So you'd get about 8-inch squares out of them. And they're neutrals, colors. Dupont silk. Tell me if anyone wants a big bundle of that. Because you would just, cut off the part with a sticker, and then you would have to piece them if you were going to do anything bigger than little squares of silk. All right, no one on that.
Okay. Oh, run it, Steph says.
All right, let me see how much this stack weighs. There's probably 30 pieces here. Let's see, it's a pound, 5.7 ounces. Let me just give you an idea. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. Holy cow, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41. There's 41 pieces.
41. 41 silk samples.
All right, here
I
we
love
go.
to count.
I'll just do the price I'm selling everything at for the pound and up. So $10 you get 41 Dupont silk samples. This was $105 a yard silk, and it does have that mesh backing on it, which makes it nice because then it gives it a little bit of sturdiness.
Stephanie.
Steph has taken that. Thank you.
Thanks, Steph.
Anyone else want silk? Did our silk person that asked take off?
Probably. I don't know. You could throw something different out there, I guess.
Let me see. One of the ones on top of
41.
yours.
41, Sue.
Let's see what's in here. Here's some dogwood samples that are darker jewel tone pieces. These just have staple tags.
Jewel tone.
And those are big long strips. And then there's a few more. Oh, that one's like a flagged sample piece. So they're about 12 wide, 26 long, and then there's one that's a little bit wider than that. Red, dark green, red, gold. And those are
silk.
Yeah, 100% silk from India. They're not really a taffeta. They're more like well, they are kind of taffeta feeling, but they're in between a raw and a taffeta. So just a natural silk.
So what do you think, Punk? Are you in between
All
a
right.
raw and a taffeta?
That's running. If someone wants that bundle, you get 2 gold ones, 2 red ones that size, a dark green, and then a big red one that has the little samples attached to it. And these just have staple tags.
Stephanie grabs that.
Thanks, Steph. All right, looks like that other lady left, so I won't make everybody else sit through silk. And Steph can always get more later. All right, will you move that so that I can get in and out if I need to? All right, this is another 16-ounce bag. So we're back to Quilting Cottons. This one just has 2 big chunks in it. So let's just look at them since there's just 2 in here. So that was kind of a leaf design on black, kind of a naturally distressed marbled look. And then this one has that design. So 16 ounces, about 3 yards of fabric. So these are probably about 1.5 yards to 2 yards each. And here is our $8 start for 16 ounces. Those are the 2 big chunks you're getting in this bag. Those are the colors. That one's kind of like a charcoal black. This one's a
No takers on those.
right.
Hey, welcome in, Fabric
All
Clover.
right, this one is 17 ounces, and it's all rolled up pieces that are either fat eighths or fat quarters. So see all these little remnant, like that one says 11 by 22. That's like a fat eighth.
So move it to your. There you go.
Okay, so all of those, and then there's Moda Fig Tree Foundations partial charm pack in here. It doesn't look, yeah, it's not the full 42 pieces, so a little more than half of it's there. All right, so you get all of that. Don't know what size these are, but they're in a little bundle. $8 start, you get everything there. And that's running. So you get all those fat quarters or fat eighths or whatever they are, little remnant pieces, and that partial charm pack. Thank you for your bids. And that is going
Dawn,
to
hey,
May
first purchase.
Dawn. Thank you for your first purchase.
Thank you, Maydon.
That'll be a fun little bag to go through.
That sounds like a movie on the Hallmark Channel, doesn't it? She was a small town girl. Her story this week on Maydon.
All right, these bags are also under a pound, and these are actually Quilt Shop. So these came directly from a quilt shop. They're stapled shut, so they're brand new fabric in the bag. So little remnants from the quilt shop, and this one weighs 8.9 ounces.
He was a world-renowned bagel baker.
And I'll start these at 5. That's what the price
Their
that she
worlds
paid
collide.
for them originally. And these just
Bed
have,
or
you know,
for
quilt shop remnants. Looks like you've got 1, 2, 3,
Yeah.
4, 5 different
Maydon.
quilt shop fabrics, and they're
Sweet.
brand new from the quilt shop.
Maydon will never come back again.
And Mary
Just
next.
you Maydon.
All right,
I
here's
appreciate
another
you.
one of those. This one weighs 7
Thank you very
ounces, and it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different pieces of fabric in there.
Thank you, May.
Again, stapled shut directly from the quilt shop.
Directly from the quilt shop.
So brand new fabrics.
Brought to you stat from the quilt shop.
There's some really pretty ones in there.
Well, not
Look at
really.
those. And these are older, so these are from like 2018 or so.
Cherry.
You're gonna get some nice out of print
Thank you,
stuff in
Cherry
there.
Bra.
All right, this one weighs 8.8 ounces.
Hey, Phil Trip.
And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different fabrics in there. It looks like that's a pretty green plaid, a green marble, something cute underneath there that I can't fully see. So quilt shop scrap bag going to
First purchase.
Thank you for your first purchase. All right, this one is another one, again, stapled shut directly from the quilt shop. This one weighs 8.5 ounces.
Another Tejana in the show.
And this one's running. You've got all these cute black and white prints in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different pieces.
Ebony and ivory.
Thank you for your bids. Quilt shop scrap bag.
Very nice.
Mary remnant. I would say they're remnants because usually they put these together with like endable pieces or something, huh? All right, this one's a little bit smaller. This one weighs 7 ounces, 7.2 ounces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different fabrics in there, including that cute fish one.
Ooh.
All right. This one she bought for $3.50, so we'll start it at 3.
Give a man a fish.
It was a bonus day.
Teach a man to fish.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5
And you'll
fabrics
never see him again.
in there. That one's cute. Thank you for your bids. And that one is going to
Inked one.
Inked. Congrats. Thank you for your first purchase.
Welcome to
Let's get another giveaway started. Everyone get in this giveaway for 2 yards of lace. Here we go, running. Pretty 2 yards of lace. Get in that giveaway.
Give to me your leather, take from me my lace.
All right, should we do one of the big ones? This one weighs 26 let's see, yeah, 26 ounces.
Ooh.
So that's like
Hey,
5 yards of fabric
Hey,
by
Amy.
weight.
Hey, Gloria.
All right, so 5 yards of fabric by weight. It looks like there's a few smaller pieces here on top.
Gloria.
And then we're getting into some bigger stuff.
Hey, Bev Beal. How you being, Burrito?
That's pretty.
Welcome in, Dress Express.
Anytime there was something that she had, like little bits of there, you might find some scraps tucked in there of something that was in there. Okay. So 26 ounces on this one. $10 start. You get everything.
Here we go. It's running Emily
It's
P's in the lane.
running. You get everything shown.
Should we get some auction sounds, background sounds? No,
No, that's super annoying.
Oh,
No, let's not.
okay. Inked one takes it.
Thank you, Ink. That's coming to you.
So inked one.
Well, you obviously clearly don't know how to do an auction. The auction sounds.
I can't do the auction.
All right, this one is 20 ounces. And we've got some pretty blues in here. So 20 ounces of fabric, about 4 yards by weight. That one's a Peter Pan.
Hey, a Pedro Pan.
That looks like ocean waves. That's really pretty. All right, so 20 ounces by weight blues.
Ocean Man. That's a weird song.
Here we go.
Haven't heard
So
that
I
in a
get
while.
everything here. This one's got a shimmer in it. That one's the one that says Peter Pan. And that one is going to GA.
Or 1986, excuse me.
Thank you, thank you. Everyone getting that giveaway that's running for 2 yards of lace.
1986 was a good year.
All right, this one is 20 ounces. You've got 2 big pieces of this. A big chunk of that one. And then a really big piece of this one that has kind of a crackle background and this scroll called Fleur, kind of a mustard color.
Yep, in 1986, I was living outside of New York City, dating this totally hot girl.
So 2 big pieces of this, a piece of that, and then a huge amount of this one. Looks like maybe a couple of yards of that one.
Working at the mall. Yeah, her name was Dana. Bella Lutkin takes that.
Thanks, Bella. I'm trying to cut out fuzz balls as I find them.
Oh, you don't remember that? Yeah, well. Memories.
That's coming to you.
Light the corners of my mind, but not Stephanie's. Thank you, Bella.
All right, this one is 20 ounces.
You graduated from college in 86. Where did you go to school? What school? What school? What school?
All right, marble, some little plaid. That one's kind of like a wood green look. That's really pretty.
Let's see if I know the mascot.
That one's pretty.
Oh, that was a
Another
bad
marbly
phase of
look
your. Oh,
one.
yeah, you were having a tough patch back then.
That one. That one. This one has a lot of variety in it, but some of them are smaller. This is cool. There's a huge piece of this
Worcester Polytech.
Twelve.
Awesome.
I wonder who did that.
Amy K. I don't know the
Classic
mascot, but Amy K gets the
1996.
giveaway.
Oh, awesome. Amy gets 2 yards of lace. Congrats. All right, and let's get this bag full running.
Congratulations, Ames.
Lots of variety in this one. So tons of fabric. Some of the pieces are a little smaller, but you get a lot of variety. That one's a fat quarter. Couple of pieces there, and then a big chunk of this 12.
Yay, 1986.
GA.
So Worcester Polytech. So you're like one of those smart people, aren't you?
All right, this one's right at 20 ounces. Ooh, we've got lots of pretty teal colors in here.
It has the periodic table of elements all memorized, plus one on the roof of her bedroom at night so she can fall asleep.
So if you're joining, please read the show notes. We're doing bags full that are right now, almost everything I'm running is 20 ounces. So by weight, that's about 4 yards of fabric. So, and you'll just get everything that I show. They're anywhere from a fat eighth up to bigger pieces. And, you just get what you see. Some are pre-washed. Most that I've felt aren't. It's just a big quilting fabric de-stash haul. All right, so let's run this one.
My major
Pretty
was
teals, big
snack
piece of that.
function.
Paisley's gorgeous. That one does have a
Something
little
like
bit
that.
of a gold gilding in it. These are Moda that I can see on the selvage. That's really pretty. Couple pieces of that.
May Dawn takes that.
That, and that. Congrats. Good get. Those are all pretty. Thank you.
Thanks, May Dawn.
All right, this one's also 20 ounces. All right, so we've got a pretty piece of that. It's got greens and blushies. That one. That one.
There's got to be a morning after.
Little
Sorry,
piece
just
of
having a little
that. Little
side
piece of
adventure
that. That's kind
music.
of cool. This one. This one looks like birch bark. This is pretty. This tonal floral. I love that look. Those line prints. And that. All right, lots of variety in this one. 20 ounces. Here we go. That's running.
Good chance to get a lot of fabric for a little price. A lot of fabric, a little price.
Love that piece. And that one is going to Stephanie.
Stephanie Bro.
Thank you.
Thanks, Steph.
All right, 20 ounces, still at 20 ounces. When I weighed these, some were slightly over, but they're all right around 20 ounces.
Ooh, this is a
All
cycle.
right, this one has a huge piece of this pretty paisley. Like, I don't know, a couple, maybe 1.5 to 2 yards. All right, and then we've got that.
When I lay me down to die, going up to the spirit in the sky.
Oh, that's cute. Look at that.
Going up to the spirit in the sky.
Cool.
That's where I'm gonna.
This one's like one of those ombre.
Thank you,
Look, that one's cool.
Your one hit wonder.
Pretty and pretty. So all of that. Full bag is running. 20 ounces of fabric, equivalent of about 4 yards by weight. Quilting Cottons. Anywhere from a fat eighth and up. There may be scraps tucked in. If she had a scrap of something, she tucked it in.
Marie
And
603 Worcester
Marie's
Polytech
looking at.
Engineer.
Thank you. That's coming to you.
Thanks, Marie.
All right, 20 ounces. Find the center here. Okay, pretty stripe.
Thank you.
Look at that pretty floral. Ooh, I love that. It's a lilac color. That's got lilacs in it. That's a cool wavy stripe. This one's like a purpley black color. That one.
Happy Memorial
That's
Day,
a
everybody.
piece of Heather Bailey, Free Spirit.
I should be a DJ.
All right, here we go.
You know, I used to go help my friend who was a DJ.
20 ounces, quilting cottons. You get
I
everything
would do
shown.
mornings for him. He did the late night shift, so they probably had like 5 listeners.
Big chunk of that. This one's got a lot of variety.
Marie
Marie is picking that
603.
one. Congrats. All right, 20 ounces.
Thanks, Marie.
Lots of blue in
I'm
this.
a fabric DJ. Yeah, there you go. Hey, Sin Man, how you
All right,
been?
so let's go through this one. We've got lots of pretty blue marbles here. That's cool. Some more waves. Ooh, that is so
More
pretty.
We
Look at
have a
that.
request for more purple if you got it.
All right,
So,
I'll
we'll
look.
see.
That one's got hearts on it. That's really cool. Let's see who did that one. That's a Hoffman. That's pretty. Oh, I like that. That and that. All right. 20 ounces. Here we go. It's running. You get everything here.
Do do do. I got sunshine on a cloudy day. It's actually raining today. Sin Man.
Cinnamons taking that bundle. Thank
Oz
you.
never did give nothing to the Sin Man.
Let me see if I see another purple.
Thanks, Sin Man.
Here's one that has some purple in it. Got kind of a variety, but there's definitely some purple in here and green and some other stuff. All right. So another 20 ounce. So I've got a piece of that,
It's Chicago.
that.
I used to work for a company where I had to fly to
That's
Chicago
pretty.
all the time, and it was almost always windy there, but
That's a
man,
Michael Miller.
had some good food there. Ooh, baby.
Here's the ones that are kind of purpley. And then a big chunk of this one. So nice mix there. All right, here we go. That's running 20 ounces, quilting cottons. Anywhere from a fat eighth and up. Could be washed. I would say most of them are filling unwashed.
Inked one.
Ink
Nah,
is
nah,
taking that
nah.
back. Thank you.
Thanks, Ink.
I have two full bins still to go through, so I'm sure we'll find some more purples. Here's another 20 ouncer. This one looks like it's got lots of like peach tones and reds.
I'm not a drinker. I don't drink, but man,
That's really
oh man, I'll
pretty.
tell you what, the people I went with, oh,
That's
I've
pretty.
never seen so much alcohol consumed in my life as I did in Chicago.
What for what? When did you go there for what?
Oh,
Oh,
when
one
I
of your work
when the
things.
when the home office was in Chicago.
That's really pretty. That one. That one, another little piece of that one. This one is super vintage. It feels like it's a fat quarter. Chanticleer, it says. They did retro prints. That one's cute. And then a big chunk of that peach. That's a nice bundle. Here we
Yeah,
go.
that company I worked for,
20 ounces.
they got
This is English fabric designed by
battered
the
by
Woodrow
COVID
Studio,
really bad.
London, England, it says.
Closed down the division I worked for and everything, sold it off, and
Getting all of these pieces.
so now we're doing this, which is great.
20-ounce bag full going to EJ.
1986.
Coming your way.
Thanks, GA. Not to be confused with Georgia. That's the night that the light went out in Georgia.
All right, 20 ounce again.
That's the night that the show that needed
Got a big couple of pieces of that feel like about half yards. This one is, that one's a batik, that little piece. This one is also a batik. Yeah, that one's a batik.
It's a Georgia patrol found a bloodstain.
That's cool. It looks like clouds, and then it has little gold speckles in it.
That was cool.
Pretty. That's pretty. That
Pretty and
one.
groovy all in the same
And
bag.
this gorgeous floral paisley. That's gorgeous. All right, so that whole bundle, 20 ounces. Here we go. That's ready.
Welcome in, everybody.
So
Happy
you get
Memorial
everything
Day.
here. This one, I was just gonna look and see, is Moda. Yeah, that's Moda. That one's like a Kansas Troubles. Cut a couple of batiks in there. This one's Kona Bay.
Maydon takes that.
That one, and that one.
Thanks, Maydon.
Thank you, me, Dawn. Good bundle.
I want to thank you. Thank you for being a friend. Travel down the world's road and back again.
All right, this one says 20 ounces, and this one's blues. That's really cool. It looks like
Yep,
trees.
I agree.
That's pretty. A marbled. That's really pretty. This one's like an ombre speckle dot. That one's cool. That looks vintage. That is a cool print. All right, this one's really pretty. Some more kind of ocean wave. And then we've got a big chunk of that one. That one's got purples in it. All right, here we go. 20 ounces of quilting cotton. You get everything in the bag. Lots of pretty pieces in that bundle. And that one going to Mary Max. Congrats. Coming your way. Let's run a buyer giveaway.
That's a
We
great
had a
idea.
few new buyers today, and I've got just a bunch of pieces you can pick from. Some are fat quarters, those go together. So whatever those are, stars, flowers, batik, and those cute stars. So everyone getting this buyer giveaway for free fabric. And thanks for being here. All right, here's the next bag. All right, this one's got birds on it. That's Primitive Gatherings Moda, I'm almost positive. What does it say? Blackbird, Fly Away Home. That one's cool. Leaf. scroll ABCs on paper.
Oh, that's cute.
That one. That one. A little piece of vintage fishing, it looks like.
Oh, if you just go out for a minute, GA, and come back in, and it should let you.
Yeah, I'll leave it running. This is gold. This one is gilded. It's cool.
That's one of those glitches in whatnot that most usually is solved by going out and coming back in.
Yeah. There's a big piece of this one. And then this is, I wonder what this is. It's got little vignettes on it. It's a fat quarter. American Folk Art Museum under license to Andover Saverly Friendship Star Quilt. That's kind of cool.
Could have made that salvage name a little bit longer.
All right, so that's a fat quarter. All right, so let's run this bundle. Here we go. 20 ounces. You get everything I showed. Lots of nice pieces. And that bundle is going to GA. Congrats.
Thanks, GA.
And everyone getting that giveaway, and you'll get to pick a piece of fabric. All right, this one's got lots of green, it looks like.
Halata.
Oh, that's pretty. That's like emerald. What's that stone that looks like this? Jadeite or
Oh, yeah, something like
no,
that.
not jadeite. Starts with an M. Comes from Brazil. Anyway, that's pretty. All right, there's a big chunk of this
Manuel.
that is English. Let's see, this says there's some scrap pieces. Language of Flowers, designed by the Woodrow Studio, London,
How about
England.
Jiminy?
There's a lot of British stuff I've seen in here, so I wonder if she lived in England. Maybe there's some old liberties. That one's pretty. That one. This Northcott on that one. That's
Hey,
a
what
pretty
goes around?
marble.
How you doing? Hey, Boxer Mom.
There's a big chunk of that one. And then two different pieces of pretty green there. So a big chunk, 20 ounces, about the equivalent of 4 yards by weight. Here we go. That gorgeous piece. This is something England. Woodrow. That one. Some of that.
How that music
That's pretty.
smile.
That,
And
that. Those two. Congrats.
Stephanie Burrow, take that.
Thank you.
Thanks, Steph.
All right, 20 ounces. 20 ounces is the theme. Looks like. Oh, that's really cool. Look at that. It's like a pieced patchwork wood floor or something. That's cool. All right, let's look through this one. Okay, this top little piece is a batik. That one. This one. I have not like dug through these, so I did not take anything out. Just so you know. This one's gilded. That one's got gold in it, marbled. So I did not piece through these. So you're getting, oh, that's cool. That's wood green. And that's a wood green too. Look at that. It has cool colors. That's a really cool piece. All right, so this 20 ounces, 4 yards equivalent.
And the giveaway goes to Stephanie.
Stephanie gets to pick. Let's let this run and then I'll let you pick a free piece. So you're getting everything in this bag, all the pieces. So that's a good bundle. And that is going to Taylor. Thank you for your first purchase. That's going to you. And Steph gets to pick a piece. Pink Star. This one's batik, fat quarter. I think those are both fat quarters. This one I think was a little bit less than a fat quarter. That flower, like 16 by 21. This one I think is a fat quarter, and then these two you get together because they match. Which would you like?
Taylor shares a last name with my favorite
So
lake.
the brown and black, the stars, the pretty little floral. Let's see, the ones that match. You got it. Those are coming to you.
There you go, Stefferoni.
Congrats. All right, next bag. This one says 20 ounces. All right, so we've got this pretty piece.
But February, May,
That one.
shiver
That
with
one.
every paper I deliver.
Ooh, that's cool.
Bad news
Big
on
piece of that
the
one.
doorstep.
That
I
one.
couldn't take one
That
more
one.
step.
Ooh, that's pretty. And this one. Oh, this is cool. There's a big piece of this. It's a Hoffman International called Stitches and Stash. That's gorgeous. Look at that.
It's something
I see.
deep in
That one looks like it might be a full yard.
the music.
I'll just measure. I'll cheat and measure. Yeah, that one's a full yard. So a full yard of that. All right, here we go. This whole bag is running. So full yard of that. Stashes and stitches.
Wow.
Little
That's
patchwork
worth it.
floral, that. This cool one. That one.
This is a cool bag.
That's cool. Marbly and another kind of peachy marble. So all of that going to
Crafty Red.
Crafty Redhead. Congrats. That's coming to you.
Thanks, Crafty.
All right, 20 ounces. All right, this one is gilded, and it's like a wallpaper stripe. That's a cool piece. Oh, this has cactus on it and succulents. That's cool. That one. Here's some pretty big piece of that. Northcott floral, little gingham. That's pretty. Little vintage gingham green. That one. That one. Maywood Studio. This looks like Hoffman. And this one. All right, lots of pretty greens, some mints, some darker ones, some cactus. Wow, that's a pretty bundle. All right, here we go.
Got
That's running 20 ounces. So about 4 yards of fabric by weight. Getting all of those pieces in greens. Thank you for your bids. And that one is going
grab
to
that.
GA. Congrats. Welcome in, everybody. Happy Memorial Day. Hope you get the day off. Next bag. 20 ouncer.
20 ouncer. Is that like a if you were getting this fabric at Starbucks, would you have to say a vente?
All right, piece of this. It does have some gilding on it. That's vintage Debbie Mum.
I'll take a vente of fabric.
Looks
with
like a Halloween
oat milk
stripe
on top.
piece of that. This is one of those crackle prints.
Oat milk.
We've got this one. That one. This has little baby chicks on it. That's interesting. In little coats. Lots of kind of peachy tones in here. That one is Clearwater Fabrics. All right, here we go. This bundle is running 20 ounces, Quilting Cottons, everything from about a fat eighth. There might be some scraps tucked in there if there was something the same, or just something she tucked in that went with something else. Mostly bigger
Stephanie
pieces.
takes that.
Thank you, Steph. Coming your way.
Thanks, Steph.
All right, this one is 20 ounce.
Uh-oh, reds.
All right, big piece of this. Let's see if we have a marked Autumn Sky by Pinnacle Fabric, division of Brewer Sewing Supplies. Interesting. It's got really pretty ombre, has purples, reds, greens. That's pretty. Vintage calico. Big piece of that one. See if that one's marked. That one says Fresco Fandango by Free Spirit. That one. Little piece of that.
Fresco Fandango.
Ooh, that's pretty. That's gorgeous. And then this pretty marble that is Faye Burgess, Marcus
Fresco
Brothers.
Fandango.
So Faye Burgess, Marcus Brothers.
Welcome in,
On
Emmy.
that
Welcome
last
in,
piece.
Fran. Welcome in, Barbie.
All right, here we go. 20 ounces, 4 yards equivalent by weight. I'm gonna get all these pieces. There's some big ones in this one. And that bundle is going to
He grabs that bad girl. Thanks, Ink.
All right, this one is 28 ounces. So a little bit bigger, 8 ounces extra, which means this one's probably about 5 yards of fabric. And we've got a huge chunk of that with the yellow with the speckles, and it is Nathan Fabrics. Oh, they sold to some other group. I can't remember. Then a big piece of this, little piece of that, and then a huge chunk of this check. All right, so 28 ounces, bigger pieces in this one, and that's running. So you have this little yellow, black spotted, this big chunk of the stripe, this little marbly piece, and then a huge chunk of the yellow check. And that bundle is going to Inked. Congrats.
Thanks, Inked.
Let's see there. Oh, here's one that's 10 ounces. So this is a less than a pound bag. So we'll run it.
Oh, thank you, Inked. Thank you very much. Have a great one. Go enjoy your Memorial Day.
All right, so we'll run this
Hey,
one
Ink
at
Sports.
this would be like 2 yards equivalent.
Hey, Lenora.
So I'm going to run this one at $6 start. So you've got a piece of that. That's really pretty. That one is Free Spirit Heather Bailey. I thought so. That's a Heather Bailey half yard. That's a fat quarter. That one. That one. This one's Marcus Brothers. Karen Gerard. Marcus Brothers. That one. And that one. So this is a 10 ounce bag. So about 2 yard equivalent, lots of pieces. And here we go, $6 start. That Heather Bailey half yard is worth that much. All of that So there we go, all of those pieces. Thank you for your bids. And that is going to GA. Congrats.
Thanks, G.
Thank you. Thank you. All right, this one is, ooh, this one's a big one. This is 32 ounces.
The big one.
All right, so there's some
32 ounce
big
big
chunks in here. Looks like we have a little piece of that, a couple of fat quarters, and then let's see what we've got in here. All right, this is Tracy Porter. We had a piece of Tracy Porter the other day. She's actually a famous designer. So these are hard to get. They were done by Joann's with Tracy Porter. And that looks like a yard and a half to 2 yards of Tracy Porter.
She's also a famous steak.
All right, here's this.
Perhaps you've heard of the Porter.
This is gilded butterflies. That's beautiful. Piece of that. Oh, that has like a border that runs through it. That's cool. It looks like those hobnail or something. That's kind of cool. All right, this is pretty. Little piece of that. Gorgeous paisley, big chunk of that. That one. And this one I thought was a batik, but it's not. It's a screen print. That's kind of cool. All right, so this is a really good deal. 32 ounces.
You put your right
So
foot in, you put your right
all right,
foot
that's
down,
running.
you
So
put
you
your
get
right
everything
foot in,
here,
and you shake it all
including
out.
that huge
You do
piece
the
of Tracy
Idaho
Porter.
and you
Look how
turn yourself
pretty that
around.
is.
That's what it's all about. Welcome in, Idaho.
All these other
Welcome in,
pieces.
Angela and Lena and Sailor. Yes, and we sold some, and you were gone.
What did we sell?
Silks.
Oh, yeah.
Dawn.
Yeah, we pulled some out and you were gone, but we can grab a few more. I'll have Bert pull it out again. That is going to May Dawn.
I'll have Bert pull it out again. Well, that doesn't sound very good.
Oh my God.
Sounds rude.
Why is that rude? I'm just saying.
Pull it out.
All right, here's another really big one. This one's 32 ounces. I'll have you pull the silk bin out.
Oh, okay. That's
Or did you leave it on spot?
no.
Oh, okay. All right, this has got a ton of fabric in it.
A lot of
Tones of Texture by Dina Schnittman for Hancock Fabrics. So it's a old Hancock. That's pretty. All right, that big chunk of that. Big piece of that. That one. This is really cool. Bubblicious, designed by the Woodrow Studio, London, England. That is really cool. It looks like glass beads in red. That's a really cool piece. And there's at least a yard of that. And then this one says Floral Bouquets and Fancies by Sharon Yenter. Oh, this is a Yenter piece. They're really neat artists. They do cool stuff.
Can you
All right,
hear
so
me?
this one's a big 32 ouncer, so that's about 5 yards of
Papa,
fabric.
are you
I
near
see a
me?
mark on this piece
Oh, I guess
right
that's
there.
gentle.
It's not washed though, so it maybe will come out. All right, here we go. This is running all that fabric. I just noticed that, so let me know.
Stephanie Bro.
Are you okay with that? I don't know what that is. It's a little spot on that one. See that? All right, let me know if you want me to give you something else instead. And thank you. It doesn't look like it's been washed, so it'll probably come out. All right, coming your way. All right, silk. All right, I've got some silk here. Just grab a stack. So these are all silk samples, pieces. That one's silk and linen. Let's grab some that are silk. All right, so like this is a Schumacher Bellini silk that was $58 a yard. It's got some grommets in it that you have to work around. That's a big 25-inch piece. There's about a 17-inch piece. It's got a woven line through it. This is a little cravat sample that has paisley woven in. And then these are little samples that you're going to get. Let's see, you'll get about 12 by, you'll get about 12 by 14 out of each piece because they have a sticker on them. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. All right, so you're getting everything here. This tent leans, light gold, black, tan, and then you get this big piece by Schumacher.
Schumacher.
All 100% silk. All right. And I'll do a $6 start. So you're getting a 1, 2, 3, and then 6 of these, so 9 pieces of silk. If you want them. Nope. Okay.
No takers.
All right. Not your color. What do you want? Something different? Color wise? Or was just not what you were expecting? Let me know. And I can maybe pull some others. But in the meantime, I'll get back to our bags. All right, there's another 20-ounce bag.
Yeah. Well, we did have a request from somebody else for
Quilt
silk
Cottons.
samples. They thought samples would be great, and
Guess not.
apparently they're not here.
All right, big chunk of this one. I don't see a marked salvage. That's cute. Big piece of this with the leaves. That one is like a yard and a half, probably. And it just has the color blocks. All right, and then we've got some smaller pieces of that and that and that. All right, so 20-ouncer. Here we go. So that's about 4 yards by weight. These look like they're probably about a yard and a half or more of each. And then you've got all these pieces. So that's running. And Maydon is taking that nice bag. Thank you.
Thanks,
All right,
Maydon.
this one is 20 ounces. All right, so we have some of that crackle look. That one, that one, that one. Blank textiles. That's like a little mosaic. That one. This one. Big chunk of this one. And this one has gold shimmer throughout. And it is Fabric Traditions from 2003. And a big piece of that. And a little piece of that one. And a little piece of that one. That one's a woven. That's kind of cool. All right, so all of that, 20 ounce, 4 yards equivalent by weight.
Welcome in, Britta and Angel Eyes and Lake
That
Dead.
is running. So you got all these pieces. Running bags full. You get everything in there. And that one is going
Yay,
to
86.
GA. Congrats. Thank you.
Thanks, GA.
Another 20 ouncer. All right, huge piece of this one. High fashion fabrics. Big piece of that. Oh, I like that. That's pretty. That. Couple of pieces of that. That one. That one. That one. And that one. This was a 20 ouncer, so about 4 yards of fabric by weight. Yard and a half or so of that one. That. Couple of pieces of that nice little check. That one.
Mary Max,
Thank
take
you, Mary.
that.
That's coming to you. Congrats. Sorry, I'm trying to get all the loose threads as I go, but I'll probably miss a lot of them. So you're going to get to pick threads out. That's coming to you.
Thanks, Mary.
All right, this has got some cool pieces. This one's another 20 ouncer. Big piece of that. It looks like cobblestone. That's kind of cool. This one. That one is a big piece. P&B Textiles. That one. That one. Ooh, that's kind of cool. It looks like it has a little patchwork look. And then this big piece, it kind of looks animal print a little bit. All right, so that bundle, 20 ounces. Here we go. That's running now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 big pieces of fabric. And that one is going to Congrats.
Thanks, GA.
Here's one that's got blues and purples in it. This one is 20 ounces.
Welcome in, Jan and Tammy and Julie and Lana and
All right, so there's a big
See,
piece of that.
welcome in, Carl.
A little piece of that one. That, and that. Big piece of that one. That one. This one's a shimmer. That's a piece of batik. And then there's a big piece of this one. Kona Bay. All right. 20 ounces. Here we go. You get everything that I showed in that bag. Lots of pretty blue. That's the one with some shimmer. That's a little piece of batik. And then this big piece of Kona Bay. And that bundle is going to GA. Congrats.
GA 86.
Thank you.
Thanks, GA.
All right, this one is 20 ounces. Big chunk of that. K England for Ben Artex. Big piece of that. That one. This is just a pretty marble. I think it's a batik. Let's see. Yeah, it's a batik. that's kind of fun. Big piece of that, little piece of that. And then there's a big chunk of this one. It is
Big
by the
kiss, big
bloom.
kiss, big hug, little hug.
By the Bloom by Free Spirit. So it's a vintage Free Spirit. That's pretty. All right, so that whole stack, 20 ounces. Here we go. Benartex. This one is marked something. Hoffman. Yeah, it's a Hoffman. That one's Batik. That one, and then this Free Spirit floral. Thank you for your bids. And Stephanie.
Stephanie takes time. Welcome in, everybody.
Thank
Happy
you.
Memorial Day. Thanks, Steph.
All right, this one is 20 ounces. All right, this first piece is a Robert Kaufman, kind of a mosaic. That's pretty. That one. That's pretty.
Hey, Jay Wildman, welcome
That's
in.
pretty. This one is Free Spirit Laurentina by Valerie Wells. So that's also Free Spirit in another colorway. That little piece. That's a half yard of something.
Ready?
Half yard, that looks like a Moda. That one. That's a pretty crackling dark green. A pretty
Welcome in,
swirl
Dutch.
by SSI. That dark green. That's interesting. I like it. The blues in there. And this is gorgeous. Let's see, that's a Ben Artex piece. That one. All right, 20 ounces. So about 4 yards by weight. And you get everything in here. So all of these pieces. All of this. Thank you for your bids. And that bundle is going to
Winning shopper.
Shopper. Thank you so much. That is coming to you.
Winning shopper. Welcome to the madness that is Draz.
All right, this one is, let's see, 24 ounces. A little bit bigger. And it has a fat quarter bundle in here. 10 fat quarters. So this was originally $22. Oh, that's I think that's Moda. Does anyone recognize that with the little elephants on it? Should I see if I can see? Anyway, you're getting 10 fat quarters. And then what else is in here is this is an all black and white bundle. So you get a piece of that one, that one, that one, this one, and then a big chunk of this one. And this one's a little bit heavier, 24 ounces. So about just under 5 yards by weight. All right, so all that plus this cute fat quarter bundle.
Wow,
Okay,
that's a good dealio.
all right, here we go. That's running. So 10 fat quarters, and it's nice quilting cotton. I think that might be Moda. And then you get all these pieces. So that's a good bundle. And that is
GA.
going to GA. Congrats.
Thanks, GA.
Thank you, thank you. Yeah, that's a good bundle. I like the way this one's looking. This one looks like you get a lot of variety of smaller pieces. See how these are all folded together? So I think those are all, let's see if they're all fat quarters. Yeah, those are all fat quarters. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4 fat quarters right there. And then you've got this piece, a big piece of that. That's beautiful. And dragonflies. That's gorgeous. This one, I almost swear that's an Alexander Henry. I've seen this print before. No, it's in Andover. Kessler's for Andover. It's got the hills on it. See that? That's cool. All right, that one. This is a little woven plaid. That one. Northcott. That one. That's really pretty. And then this one. Okay. So all of that. Lots
Hey,
of
welcome
variety in
Paula,
this one.
Connie and Karen.
And this one is 20 ounces. So about 4-yard equivalent. Those are all fat quarters. And then you've got all of this. And that nice bundle is going to
Hey, B.
Hey.
Hey, Hoss.
B. Congrats.
Thanks, KB.
What's coming your way?
Thank you, thank you. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome to the show.
All right, we're running bags that are full, and this one weighs 20 ounces. So this one's about 4 yards of equivalent weight of fabric. That one's got a little mark on it. P&B Textiles. Oh, I think it's just a flaw in the print because it goes right there too. All right, that one. That's pretty. A little gingham piece. Little calico. Oh, we had a piece of this earlier. That neat. I don't know, it reminds me of dried out dirt or scales or something. That, ooh, this is a pretty marble. Is that showing up nice? Look how gorgeous that is. Let me see who that one is. I'm always curious. I don't like to take too much time to look, but when I see something really pretty, it's fun to look. All right, this one is Nancy Crow for Henry Glass. It's a really pretty screen print marble, gorgeous. All right, that one and that one. All right, so that bundle, 20 ounces, 4-yard equivalent by weight. You get everything in here. Yeah, that one little piece does have some marks on it, so just note that. If you want me to replace it with something else, I can. I'll show you again. This little piece right
Oh, my goodness.
here. So yeah, this little piece has some marks on it. So if that bothers you, let me know and I can replace it with something else.
Thanks, oh, my goodness.
Thank you. That is coming to you. And you're seeing these with me. I got these from a quilter's stash and I did not go through them. So
it's
nothing's
like
been handpicked out of it. All right,
like
this one is
you don't know what you're getting.
26 ounces. So this one's a little bit bigger. 26 ounces. This piece is Kent Avery Creative Options Nature by, I think that's a British. I've seen some British stuff in here, so I think maybe she lived in England. This one's a VIP Cranston. That's a big piece. Got that one. This, yeah, see, look, the English collection. Wonder if she lived in England for a while. So that
Possibly.
one, this one, that one's an old Joann's that's a anniversary. Look, it says anniversary piece. Anniversary album circa 1943. So it's a repro print. That's really pretty. All right. That one, that's cool. That one's cool. That's pretty. A dark brown, kind of marbled. Oh, that's cool. It's like stone. This one's like brick. And then here's a little woven plaid piece. All right, this one is 26 ounces. So about 5 yard, about 5 yard equivalent by weight. So you're getting all of this.
23.
And there's some British pieces in here.
British.
English.
I had a cup of pie, tea, and a British pie. Yeah, some pie.
All right.
Made
That
on
bundle
Texas.
is going to Made On. Congrats.
And a butter pie. That's what it was.
A butter pie.
A butter pie.
All right, here's one of the blues. 20 ounces.
A lot of fabric.
All right, there's a big chunk of this pinstripe denim color. There's a big piece of this. This is that one that's an ombre by Hoffman. It's called McKenna Ryan Silent Inspiration. And it goes, see how ombre's light to darker. Ooh, it's pretty. And it has this really cool, like wind look texture to it. That looks like a yard. All right, and then we've got that pretty piece. This one is a little batik piece. And then this one is my scissors going because I can't stand thread. Like a cloud look. And it's really nice fabric. It is, oh, it's got some leaves on it that are gilded. The Woodsman by Perry Wahi Maywood Studio. Oh, this has a name. Oh, it says abide. Someone embroidered the word abide on it. That's kind of cool. So just note that's on there. And then these are like little gilded leaves on there. Okay. So that whole bundle, this one is a 20-ounce bag. Here we go. So a big chunk of that. A big chunk of that Silent Inspiration Hoffman ombre, that pretty piece, a little piece of batik, and then this piece that has that word abide embroidered on it. Good thing I opened that, huh? That maybe would be a fun surprise. I don't know.
Coco and
And
Parker
Coco,
first purchase.
thank you for your first purchase. That's coming to you.
Coco and Park.
All right, this one's got something fun in it. What does this say? Joanne exclusive fat eights. Oh my gosh, that's so old. Look at that label. So it's a little Joanne's fat eight bundle, 7 pieces. So 7 fat eights. That's really cute. It's probably collectible now. All right. And then you're also getting a big piece of this. That blank textiles. That's really cool. And this. And then these are bigger pieces, but they're kind of scrappy. See how they've got cuts out of them? So that sunflower, couple pieces of that, and then a scrappier piece of this. It's big, but it's got cuts. See? All right. And then you get those fat eights from Joann's. And this one is a 16-ounce bag. So I'm going to start this one at 8. So this is about the equivalent of 3 yards by weight. All right, so you're getting all of
16
that.
ounce bag of goodness.
Joann's Vintage Fat 8s. And then all these pieces. And that is going to GA. Congrats.
GA86.
That's coming to you.
Congrats, GA.
Here's one that has mostly blacks and grays, and it's 20 ounces. Looks like there's a lot of variety in here.
A lot.
All right. This one's really cool. Neat texture. That's really pretty. This one's like just a pin stripe in a light gray. That marbly, that looks like that Stonehenge, Northcott. It may be or not. That. Ooh, that's cool. I've seen this before. Trying to remember who did this. It is Robert Kaufman. Thought so. That's pretty.
Yep, quite a collection.
That one. This is like little cobblestone or stones at the beach.
We bought the whole lot.
That's cool. The little stippling coral design. That one. Ooh, that's pretty. Oh, this is like little bird tracks. That's kind of cool. Ooh, I like that. That's a cool piece. There's some more that look like little cobblestones in a different color, darker color. And then that one that's a screen print. All right, so lots of variety in this one. 20 ounces, so about 4-yard equivalent. Here we go. That's running. All these neat pieces in this bundle. Marcus Brothers on that one. This is Robert Kaufman. That one is Fabric Quilt. That's cool. I love this one. So pretty. Little bird tracks. That cool one.
GA takes that.
Yeah. Awesome. GA is getting that bundle.
Thanks, GA.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Thanks, GA. You got a good box coming your way.
All right, there's a lot of pieces in this one. This one's another 20 ouncer and just lots of different stuff. These are all kind of the tan neutrals, and it looks like we've got a lot of fat quarters. That one's a Henry Glass. Saw it on there. I don't know that one. That one's cool.
Any cream tones? Yeah, oh my goodness, I think so.
There's some in this bundle. I recognize these, but I don't remember who did it. Those little stars.
Done it.
That one. These are almost all fat quarters. And then this one is a bigger piece. So that one's like a 1/2 yard piece. Odyssey by RJR, it says.
Thank you, GA. Have a
Thank you.
great holiday. We'll see you.
That one, that one, that one. So lots of beige tan fat quarters in here. And then some other pieces. All right, so this is a 20 ounce, 4-yard equivalent bundle. Here we go. That's running. You get all these nice fat quarters. That one's Henry Glass. That one I don't have marked selvage. I recognize this, but I don't remember who did it. Stars, that really pretty piece. All of these pieces. It's a good bundle. Look at all that. And that one is going to Stephanie.
Stephanie,
Congrats.
bro.
I was waiting for you to say something. It probably ended 20 seconds ago. Because I can't see the camera, remember? Welcome in. Thanks for joining.
My eyes were diverted for a
Please
second.
read the show notes
was
and
doing
running
some math.
bags full. So
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 3 bags full. You can buy one for your master, one for your dame, and one for the little boy who lives in the
All
one.
right, this looks like blues, teals, just a nice variety. Let's start looking. Okay, this is gorgeous. There's a huge chunk of this. Definitely at least a yard or more.
Is that a Civil War one?
Well, it might be. I was trying to see if the selvage is marked, but I can't find it easily here. Yeah, I'm not seeing a marked selvage on that, but it's very pretty. It's like beige blue. All right, and we got a big piece of this, a big piece of this that looks like this is like ocean front. It's a fat quarter. It's cool. That's just a scrap. That is a fat quarter. Faye Burgess Marcus Brothers. This one, half yard, looks like. That one, Fabric Traditions. That's pretty. And then this one. All right, so you get all of that, and this is a 20-ounce bag. So about 4-yard equivalent by weight. And here we go. So that huge piece, it's at least 1.5 yards. That fat quarter, half yard. That one feels like about 1/3 to a half. Little piece and a fat quarter. So all of
Be happy cat.
Thank you. Good get. Good deal. Congrats.
Welcome in and be happy cat. Thanks for the.
Let's run another giveaway. This is for 2 yards of lace. So everyone getting a giveaway for 2 yards of pretty lace. And welcome in.
Welcome in, everybody.
All right, this one's fun. This one is 20 ounces. There's purples in here. Those of you that were wanting purple.
Purple.
All right. There's a rolled up piece in here of something that's I think that's Hoffman floral. Isn't that gorgeous? Looks like it's about 1/3 of a yard or something. Okay, and then there's a little scrap of that for some reason. Oh, because there's another piece of it. All right, fat quarter, vintage floral with hydrangeas. That's gorgeous. Batik. This one is a screen print. That's pretty. Ooh, that is a neat fabric. I want to say this is kind of like a peppered cotton woven look feel. It's pretty cool. That's neat. All right, then there's a little scrap of that with that, and another little scrap of that. Garden Villa by somebody. This is a lilac color fat quarter. Then there's a big chunk of this.
That's cute.
Yeah, it is cute with a little patchwork on it. Let's see if that one's marked. Marcus Brothers Textiles. All right. So you get all of that. And this one was a 20-ounce bag. Here we go. So all of that, that looks probably like a 1/3 yard or something. And then we've got all of these pieces. And then that's a big chunk, like maybe.
La bella.
Thank you.
La bella, that's good.
Coming to you. Good get.
Thank you, Bella.
Congrats. All right, this one is 20 ounces.
A lot of fabric. Welcome in, Mermaid
All
of
right,
Darkness.
that's beautiful.
Diana and Crystal.
So is that. Can't remember who did these, but they're so pretty. Those that look like kind of they almost look like hair. That's really pretty. That's a Hoffman. That one. There's a couple of pieces of that. This one. There's a couple of pieces of this. Big ones. Let's see.
Welcome in, everybody.
This one is Timeless
Happy Memorial
Treasures.
Day.
So Timeless Treasures.
We're selling
Couple of
big
pieces of
wads
this.
fabric, big bags of fabric.
That one. That one. And then there's a little rolled up piece, about a fat eighth of that one. Okay, so that whole bundle, this one's a 20-ounce bag, 4-yard by weight equivalent. So you get everything here. The Art of Nouveau, Alphanese. Oh, this is another British one from that Woodrow collection. And this one, big piece of that. That one.
I like big bags and I
That.
can't. Maydon takes that.
Thank you, Maydon. Good get.
Thanks, Maydon.
All right, everyone getting that giveaway for 2 yards of lace. That's right. All right, looks like this one's got green. Different tones of green. There's a big piece of this by Clothworks Ambrosia. That stripe that has olives and reds and mustards. This one.
All right, giveaway running in 13 seconds.
All right.
Pretty good.
Ooh, this is cute with the fish. Looks like trout. It's like a 3rd yard piece. Robert Kaufman trout. That's cool. Who's winning that giveaway? Did it run?
Right now, it's running.
It's going to
Bum, bum, bum. Karen.
congrats.
Gonzalez.
That's coming to you. 2 yards of pretty lace. All right, this piece.
Thanks, Karen. Congrats.
Ooh, that's pretty. Then there's a big piece of this Ella's Linen Closet by Blackbird Designs for Moda. That's an out of print Blackbird Design Moda piece. Looks like it's about a 1/2 yard. And that one. All right, so you're getting everything here. This one's a 20-ounce bag, so about 4 yards equivalent. Here we go. So all of this, Robert Kaufman trout. That's really pretty. That one, that Blackbird Moda. That's actually bigger than a 1/2 yard. I think it's a 3 yard.
KB Tejas.
Yeah, I think that's actually a yard. Good get. Very nice bundle. Coming to you. Thank you. Thank you.
Dum, bum, bum. Hello, real moonshine.
There's a really pretty green bundle.
Hey, Debbie and Melinda, welcome in.
That's gorgeous. And it's a humongous piece. And then there's some scraps in there. Let's see what this is. I don't think it's marked, so it's probably vintage, but it's beautiful. Looks like a yard and a half or more of that with some scraps. And then we've got that. Oh, that's cool. It's like barrel
Hey, we
cactus.
just got rated by Olga.
Olga, thank you for the rating.
Olga.
How are you, Olga Cotton Flower?
The
Thank you
stars
so much for the
are
raid.
big and
Let me
bright.
get another giveaway
In
ready.
the heart of Texas.
Did you get
we're
the
always
lace
at-
for the last giveaway?
I did.
Okay. Here's another giveaway running 2 yards of lace. And then if you'll hand me your phone, I'll pull up Olga's profile before we run this green bundle. Thank you so much for the raid. We always have fun. It's hard not to have fun, honestly, on Whatnot. We enjoy it very much. All right, here's Olga, and her next show is tomorrow at 10:30 a.m. Just My Pretty Living Garden Show. So are you going to do like garden fabrics? So can everyone please give Olga a follow and bookmark her upcoming shows? The 28th, she's got boxes of pre-cuts. Ooh, those are always good. Vintage pre-cuts, quilt blocks, and then $4 half yards, $8 yards on the 29th. Thank you so much, Olga, for the raid. Everyone give her a follow and get those shows bookmarked. All right. This is a 20-ounce bag that we're going through. So about 4 yard by weight equivalent. And you get everything in here. Most pieces are at least a fat eighth and up. There might be a few scrappier pieces and then some big ones. We've got a big chunk of this plus some scraps, a little fat eighth size, fat quarter. This is really cool with the cactus. It's called Sun Kiss by Hoffman, California. That is really cool. And then we've got that, this one, and this one. So lots of pretty green stuff in here. Speaking of gardens. All right, this is running 4 yard equivalent. Huge bundle of all kinds of pretty greens with a huge piece of that. And then smaller pieces of all of these pretty things. I love greens. It's my favorite color. 100% my favorite color. And that is going to be Happy Cat. Thank you so much for your purchase. Everyone getting that giveaway for 2 yards of lace that is running. Just write your name on here because Bert stepped out for a minute. Be Happy Cat 2. All right, that bundle is yours. Next bundle. This one weighs 16 ounces, so this one will be an $8 start. 16 ounces of fabric. So we've got a big piece of this. I wrote her name on the bag. Big piece of that. Kind of check.
Oh, be happy.
A big
Okay.
piece of this. This is gorgeous. Look at that. Let me see who this one's by.
Thanks, be happy.
Marked.
Thank you, thank
It's
you.
a Hoffman International screen print, and then you've got a big piece of that. And then a small piece of that. This one's gilded. It has gilding on it. Also a Hoffman International. That's really pretty. All right, so 16 ounce. So that's about 3 yards equivalent. We'll start it at 8. Here we go. All right, that's running 1, 2. That one's like bigger than a half yard. 3, 4, and 5. All of those. And Stephanie's going to take out a 16-ounce bag. Thank you.
Thanks, Steph.
All right, this one is a huge bag. I actually have to run this outside of this system. This one's 39 ounces. So 39 ounces is,
The biggest bag of the
I
day.
think, it's the biggest one we have. So this is about 6 yards of fabric. So there's a bunch of this. There's a scrappy piece, a big piece like a yard, another big piece like a yard or something, and then that. And there's a big piece of this.
That's cool. What is that?
Let's see if it's marked. It actually is serged around the edge.
And the
So I
giveaway
don't
winner is bum bum
Oh, we have a
bum.
winner.
Teresa.
Teresa is getting 2 yards of lace. Congrats. All right, big piece of that.
Congrats, Teresa.
Fat quarter. Another fat quarter. Piece of that one. That is pretty. That one looks like a fat quarter. Piece of that, another fat quarter. All right.
Hey,
So
Fabric Hounds.
you get all of that. This one weighs 39 ounces. We're going to run it still for 10. I just have to do it at a different weight. So here we go. That is running. You get all of this. So about 6 yards by weight equivalent. So that is all running. So it wants this big chunk of fabric. You get it all. 39 ounces going to Carrot.
That may be the buy of the day, Karen.
That's a good deal.
Congrats.
A lot of fabric, as Bert likes to say.
A lot of
That's
fabric.
coming to you.
Congrats.
All right, this is a fun bag. This one is a 20 ouncer. That's the most common. All right, this is a Robert Kaufman called.
Are we doing any more giveaways? Yeah, we will later in the show.
Oh, this is a Jennifer Sampow medallion Robert Kaufman. And it's really cool. And there's like a yard and a yard or more of that one. That's really neat. It has like a patchwork look. So Jennifer Sampow, Robert Kaufman, big piece of that. There's a big chunk of this and then a smaller piece of that. Let me see if this one's marked. Might as well look because this one just has bigger pieces, right? All right, this one is Beth Ann Brusk, David Textiles. You got 2 pieces of that. And there's a big piece of this one that has pretty leaves. And it is by, it is called Nature Walk by Teresa Kogut for SSI. And there's a little piece of that. And then this piece is so cool. It's a fat quarter. And it looks like a
The 12.
landscape
Oh,
kind. Isn't that cool?
oh, it's a landscape. Yeah.
Yeah,
Not
that's
a
really
12.
pretty. All right, so that's a fat quarter of that. All right, so you've got all of this 20 ounces with this huge piece of Robert Kaufman, Jennifer Sampow. And that bag is running.
Jennifer said.
So this is about 4 yards of fabric by weight. And all of that is running. Medallion by Jennifer Sampow. She's a pretty famous
Be
designer.
Happy Cat 2.
Be Happy Cat's taking that bundle. Congrats.
Don't worry. Be happy.
Thank you. Thank you.
Make you be happy.
All right, here's another 20 ouncer. You can run a buyer giveaway when you want to. All right, this one's got a dark, that's kind of like a maroon color. Then we've got that pretty one. Those look like fat quarters. That one. Big piece of this.
Welcome in, everybody.
Fat
Happy
quarter.
Memorial
Fat
Day.
quarter. Fat quarter. This one looks like about a half yard. Plus an extra little chunk. That one. That one. And then a piece of that. So this is a 20 ounce bag. And I'll flip through them as it runs. About 4 yards equivalent. Lots of variety in this one because you've got a lot of fat quarter size pieces. And then some in like half yard or bigger pieces like that one. That one. That's really pretty. So is that.
Stephanie Burrow takes that.
Thank you, Steph. That's coming to you.
All right. Dana gave me the green light.
All right, buyer giveaway running.
Buyer
Everyone that made a
giveaway.
purchase, get in. Will you take this?
Thank you, Steph.
And I've got
Buyer giveaway.
red dot, pink with stars. That one's a batik. This floral, or this little star. It's like a maroon with stars on it. And that one's a fat quarter. This one's a little less than a fat quarter. That's a fat quarter. I think that's a fat quarter. I think that's a fat quarter. All right, so everyone that wants to get in that, and we'll draw it pretty quick.
Maybe.
So,
And maybe we'll let lots
Let
of
me
people
get-
get in that entry.
all right, here's another 20-ounce bag. All right, this is a nice piece. Has a little bit of a blue in that little lattice design. There's a big chunk of this one. That's really pretty. Let me see if that one's
Welcome in.
marked. All right, and this one, some of this plaid check Marcus Brothers, and then a big piece of this one that is Jennifer Sampow, Robert Kaufman. That one, Marcus Brothers. Let me see if I can see on this one. That one
Hey,
is
Pat
Moda,
Whisper.
Brenna
Welcome
Patek
in.
Moda, Harvest Home is what that one is. Moda, don't know on that one, and then that piece. All right, here we go. This is a 20-ounce bag, 4-yard equivalent by weight. So you get everything in the bag. That's I think a yard of Moda. That one's a yard probably of Marcus Brothers, and then that's about a half yard of Jennifer Sampow, Robert Kaufman, and that
Emily
is going to Emily. Thank you,
first
Emily.
purchase.
Thank you for your first purchase.
First purchase, not her first bid, but congrats on winning that one.
All right,
It's a
that's
good
coming
deal.
to you. This is one of the first ones I ran and nobody did. I was kind of surprised. It's pretty stuff.
Thanks, Emily P.
There's a big
63,
piece of this
16.
blush, kind of peachy blush tone floral. Like, I think it's a remnant, but it's a really big piece. And then this is Beth Ann Brusk. That's really pretty. Big piece. Then we've got looks like about a fat quarter of that. 2 pieces of this really cute ticking. And then this is a woven. And this one is a 16-ounce bag, so we're going to run it for 8. So that's about 3 yards equivalent by weight of really pretty fabrics.
Welcome in, Kaz and Dez.
2 pieces of that ticking, and then this woven. This is really pretty. And that is going to Stephanie.
Takes that bad boy. Thanks, Steph.
Thank you. Here's another 20-ouncer. That's really nice. Like lots of botanicals on there. And this one is Timeless Treasures. Looks like about a half yard. Oh, this is Civil War. It has the little it's a Joe's Friends and Ladies by Joe Morton for Andover. And it has little silhouettes of ladies from Civil War era. And that looks like about a yard. That's probably a collectible piece.
Hold that closer to the camera so we can see the ladies. I couldn't see the ladies in there. Oh, I see.
Let me put the
Yeah,
white
that's
up
cool.
against it.
Yeah, that's
So,
really
yeah,
cool.
that's a Joe Martin.
Oh
hat
yeah,
cover.
there's Edna, there's Lori, there's Wilma.
All right, this is a nice piece, kind of a mustardy color. That one looks like it's about 3/4 of a yard. So that one's nice.
I'm so old I dated those girls.
All right, this is a nice piece. That one's big too. And then this is the same
And the
fabric.
giveaway winner is May
Oh,
Dawn.
Maydon, congrats. This is the same as this, only this one's in peach and this one's in like mint green.
Cool.
Both of those are really pretty.
Cousins.
And those are big pieces. All right, this is a nice bundle here. A very nice bundle. All right, and
What fabric would May Dawn
May
like?
Dawn gets to pick pink with stars, batik, this pretty floral piece, the stars, or the red polka dot. Which would you like? Some are fat quarters and some are a little bit smaller, but they're all good size pieces.
Stars.
This star, right? Or the pink star.
Yes.
Okay, you got that one. Congrats.
Congrats, May Dawn.
All right, let's run this bundle. This is a 20-ounce bundle, so about 4 yards of fabric here. And here we go. That's running, and there's more than a yard on that piece. That one might be a yard. And then we've got these 3 that are all big pieces. Let me see what this one is because it's so pretty. It feels like an Andover or something. It's a Beth Ann Brusque. You get 2 of that.
May Dawn takes that.
These. Congrats, it's coming to you. That Joe Morton piece is really nice if you do Civil War stuff.
Thanks, May Dawn.
All right. How we doing over there, Bert?
Doing good.
All right. This one's got lots of greens in it. Get it. All right. This
Thank you,
one looks
May Dawn.
like
Thank you.
smaller
Have a great
pieces,
night.
but lots of variety. So here we go. Thank you, Maydon. That's really nice. I love that. White with the dark emerald greens. That's pretty. This is cute, kind of a whimsical. This is really pretty, dark green. Ooh, this is pretty. These all look like fat quarter and fat eighth size pieces. That's a nice woven, like a homespun. This one, that one. Oh, this one's a bigger piece, like maybe 3/4 yard to a yard. Robert Kaufman, Nature's something. Brilliance. Nature's Brilliance. It's a marbled leaf, like skeleton. And then this is like a wood green. That's cool. And then there's a little piece of this one on the back. All right, so you get all of that. And this is a 20-ounce bag, so 4-yard equivalent. You get all of this. Lots of pretties. Little homespun there, some plaid, some stripe, this big piece of Robert Kaufman. This is a
Wine
piece of
shopper
polka,
takes that.
and that one. Thank you so much.
Thanks, shopper.
That's coming to you.
Winus Hopper. Thank you, Winus. What kind of first name is Winus?
All right, this
Mr.
one's
Hopper.
a 16-ounce bag, and it just had 2 big pieces of fabric in here. So let's just measure it and see how much you're getting, and I'll run this one at a discount since nobody swiped the first time. So you get a big piece of this, and it is actually 2 yards. I just measured it. So 2 yards. It's kind of a charcoal with these kind of rust colored leaf outlines.
Western New York. Oh, Western New York.
And I don't see mark on salvage. Okay, so you get that, 2 yards of that. And then this piece is kind of a Kind of has a ombre look to it. I think it might also be 2 yards.
Thanks, Karen. Appreciate your
check.
business and have a great day.
Yeah, thank you, Karen. Happy Memorial Day. All right. Yeah, this one is also a generous 2 yards. So you're getting 2 yards of that. And it does have kind of an ombre look. See, there's kind of, see how it has like just purposefully distressed a little bit. And then this piece. So you get 2 yards of each of those.
We got Western New Yorkers in the show.
Wow.
You know what that means?
All right, we're gonna run this for $6.
Polar bear genetics.
$6.
It'd be freaking
$3 a
Western New
piece for
York.
2 yards of fabric. So 4 yards of fabric total here. Here we go.
They probably live in igloos.
2 yards of each of those. That's a smoking deal, right? Thank you for your bids.
Especially if you're along the Great Lakes. Oh my goodness, it's really
All right,
cold.
Kathy's Corner.
Kathy's
Let's
Corner,
take a
first
note.
purchase.
Thank you for your first
Well, thank
purchase.
you, Kathy's Corner.
Those
Welcome
are
to Birch
coming to
Order.
you.
First timer. It feels like the first time. Thanks, Kathy.
Congrats. All right, this bag is 20 ounces.
Feels like the very
So about
first
4 yards
time.
equivalent. This one's got a huge chunk of this stripe that is a Beth Ann Brusk David Textiles. This one is Wyndham Old Glory circa 1875. So it's that ripple, and that one's at least a yard. This little piece looks like a fat quarter. This one looks like a fat quarter. That's a little fat eighth piece, fat quarter, and then this one's a half
Hey,
yard.
welcome in, Fayette. Yeah, I grew
This one
up
looks like a half yard.
I grew
Jennifer
up,
Sampao, Robert Kaufman.
along the Mexican borders, so in Texas, New Mexico, and Arizona. So I'm used to the opposite. It's just hotter than blazes.
All right, 20 ounces, about 4 yards total.
That's cool fabric.
Here we go. Jennifer Sampao, Robert Kaufman, half yard, fat quarter, fat eighth, fat quarter, fat quarter. This one looks like about a yard, Wyndham. And then this nice stripe, there's about a yard on here. Beth Ann Brusk, David Texas.
Emily P takes that.
Thank you, Emily. That's
But
coming to you.
they have a saying, it's a dry heat. It is. And which is nice because it's not humid, but
All right.
it still burns the snot out of you. Thanks, Emily P. Well, right now we're in Utah. Like I say, we are strangers in a strange land.
All right, this one's another 20 ouncer. All right,
We
we've
got
got
from Washington State.
fat quarter, fat quarter. This one's got shimmer in it. It's like tan taupe color with gold shimmer. You can't see it, but trust me, it's there and it's pretty. All right, that one, fat quarter, another fat quarter, marbled. Here's another one of those gold shimmer fat quarters.
Oh yeah, Texas.
That one's a half yard. Looks like that one is a fat quarter. Probably about a half yard on that one. More than a half yard on that one. That's really pretty. That one is about a half yard or more. Hot. That one's a Robert Kaufman. And then this piece. Oh, we saw this before, and I think it's a Hoffman International. It's a fat quarter. All right, so here we go. All of this. Lots of variety in this one, lots of fat quarters. So about 4 yards equivalent by weight, 20 ounces. You're getting all of this with lots of fat quarters in here. So that's kind of nice. Those are all fat quarters so far. And then we've got some pieces that are about half yard.
Oh my goodness, takes that.
Thank you. Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Good
Oh my
get.
goodness. Got the fabric.
Coming your way.
Thanks, oh my goodness.
We're getting down to the nitty gritty. This bag is 20 ounces. All right, we've got a big piece of that. Big piece of that. Some plaid. This one. Paisley.
Oh, this is a nice bundle. That's groovy.
Little wavy check. That's pretty.
Hey, Amy Bard.
This one and this one. Okay, so 20 ounces. This is a bigger piece, like a yard or maybe 3/4 of a yard, half yard, about a fat quarter, fat quarter, fat quarter, probably about a half yard, fat quarter. All right, so you all of that. And I'm just guessing on those just by filling them. You know, when you play with fabric a lot, you can kind of tell. But, you know, just by weight, telling you about what they are. So those are running all of this. Nice 20-ounce bundle. And that bundle is going to Emily.
Emily P.
Congrats.
Thanks, Em.
Thanks, Emily. All right. I have, make sure I'm not lying. I have 3 bags left, and we're going to be sold out of bags.
Okay. All right.
And then if anyone wants anything that I have listed, I'm willing to show a few more things. All right, these are the last 3 bags. So
maybe we can run some. Yeah, are you set up for flash sales at all?
Yeah, I can run some flash sales. In fact, let me get
welcome in, everybody.
Fat quarters, random fat quarters running in the buy it now for $2.70 a piece. Random upholstery home decor fabric samples running for $1.50. 5-inch wide, medium thickness sewing interfacing 3 yards running on flash sale for $2.70. Here's the 8-inch. You get 2 yards. It's the sew on kind of interfacing. That's on flash. Make sure you're paying attention to what I'm putting on the screen so you don't accidentally buy the wrong thing, because I'm turning flash sales on. They make you do it one at a time. So just make sure you're buying what you're thinking. So I'm just going through and putting everything in the buy it now fabric on sale, flash sales. So just look at the different ones. Some of these, I only have 1/2 yard left on a lot of them.
Thank you, Oma.
Thank you. So these are like all half yards, I think.
Welcome in, everybody.
There's a couple that are yards. So just pay attention to what the title says. This is a bundle of Luna Notte.
La bella luna.
These are 1 yards of those little border prints.
This is the night. It's a beautiful.
This is Michael Miller Bloom.
Sight.
That's gorgeous.
In la belle, lovely belle.
Well, this is a Riley Blake panel.
There you go for Lady and the Tramp fans.
There's lots of good stuff in here that I'm putting on flash sale, so just go in there and look.
You're already getting huge boxes. You might as well fill it up even more.
Here, oh, this is a cute little playmat panel that you can make little boy quilts out of. This is a gorgeous desert panel by Riley Blake.
Holy cow, you got lots of stuff in there.
Brigitte Heitland's and Chic
Oh,
Moda.
yes, Maria, thank you.
Here is a Bloom and Sew Andover.
Hey, Stephanie Bro.
Jolie
Bro, cha-cha.
transfers. If you know how to do transfer paper, this is a really good deal. If you like to transfer designs and put them on things.
If you're in the military and you like to transfer, can't help you.
All right, and then here is some more Bloom and Sew Andover. And the Bloom and Sew panel.
Oh my heavens, I mentioned
There we go.
flash sales in the buy it now,
All right.
and I've unleashed
He's
the beast.
unleashed the beast. All right. So yeah, go ahead and shop the buy it now while we run these last 3 bags.
The last
The
three.
last 3. This one's a 20 ounce. We've got a piece of that. That one. Oh, this is a Blackbird Design Moda.
Thanks,
It's a little
Bella.
fat quarter of Blackbird Design Moda that has the birds on it. That's pretty. And that nice piece, I think that one is, yeah, this one's Moda also, this chevron. This is gilded. This is gorgeous. Look at the gilding on that. Wonder who did that. I'm curious looking to see if we have selvage. I don't see selvage, but that's really pretty. All right, this one, that's beautiful. That's like a half yard. Tropical Garden by Robert Kaufman. That one. This one, and then you've got 2 pieces of that look like fat quarters. All right. So this is a 20 ounce, 4-yard equivalent weight
Hey, RL Jacob.
bag. You're getting everything I just showed. Lots of variety in this one. Blackbird Design Moda piece with a string that's driving me crazy. That Robert Kaufman. That's really pretty. That's an awesome
Kimber 46's first
Kimber,
purchase.
thank you for your first purchase. That is coming to you. Nice bundle. Yeah, I'm anal about the strings. They drive me crazy.
We get our emission testing done at Kimber Auto.
That's coming your way.
Congrats, Kimber. Thank you.
All right, the last 2 bags are both 20 ounces. All right. All right, Quilting Cottons. This is cool. It's kind of a wood grain look with lots of color in it. This one is Robert Kaufman vintage. That's gorgeous. This one, little fat quarter of that. That's really pretty. That's like a little strip that someone that got thrown in. This is a Jason Yenter. This is pretty. Tulips. Look at that line art tulips. That's pretty. Marbled. That one. There's a white screen print on this light beige. It's a fat quarter. That's gorgeous. And then this is beautiful. Look at that. It's like a paisley bandana cream color. And let's see if this is marked. It is a Robert Kaufman, vintage Robert Kaufman. That is so pretty. And that one's a half yard. All right, so 20 ounce, 4-yard equivalent. Get that running. Here we go. So you get all these pretty pieces. That one's got a sticker piece that I just pulled off, and it's fine.
RL Jacob
RL
takes
Jacob is taking that piece.
Thanks, RL.
That bundle, I mean. Congrats.
Our
So
good
used to saying
buddy.
piece. Bundle.
Thank
Today,
you,
you're not
buddy.
getting a piece, you're getting a bundle. Congrats.
Thanks, RL.
All right, last bag, 20 ounces. Let's see what's in here. And then make sure you check the buy it now. There's lots of flash sales running. All right, big piece of this one. Just a nice blender. It has a little design on there. And then let's open this up.
Welcome in, everybody. Happy
All right.
holiday to you.
Stripe. Look how cute this fat
what's a
quarter
flash
is.
sale? So we can go into our buy it now. If you click on the shop and look at the buy it now, we can go in. We can discount it for a period of time. So it's running for a period of time, and if you buy it during that period of time, you get it at that discount. That's what a flash sale is. It's also what a guy in an overcoat flashing himself on the corner
Oh my
does
gosh.
if he says you want to buy a watch at the same time.
This is a Northcott Rogue Rag fat quarter called High Tea for 2. That's so pretty. All right, just had to point out a half yard on that one. This one is Bed of Roses Robin Pandolph Moda.
Hey, Aki,
This is a
welcome
fat
in.
quarter. Free Spirit Arabesque. Vintage Free Spirit Arabesque. That's pretty. That's gorgeous. That one's like a 3/4 yard piece. And then we've got this big piece. All right, so this is a really nice bundle too. You've got some really neat pieces in here. Like that Rogue Rake. Okay, 20
The more you know.
ounces, 4-yard equivalent. Here we go. That's running. You get all of these. Lots of fat quarters, some half yards. And that's a half yard. And that one's bigger than a half yard, and that one. So that whole bundle. Thank you for your RLJ
takes that back, girl.
bundle. Congrats. All right, that was
Thanks,
the
RL.
last bag. Sadly, the last bag. All right, what else does anyone want to see?
What can we show you?
Things left from the batik show we did the other day. Does anyone want batik? Because I can run them because they're just sitting here. Anyone want batik? Say yes if you want me to run some batiks pieces that are left that are sitting here. Nobody wants batiks. Okay.
Thanks for the purchase.
How about what do I have loose? That
Father's Day camping and fishing. What KB would like to see that.
Do I have anything Father's Day camping or fishing? So did you see this panel that's in the buy it now? It's a Riley Blake panel and it's running on flash sale. It is Plaid Venture Club and it's got the hunting dog, the buck here, the fish here, the trout, and the duck. And it's a panel and it's running in the buy it now. I can pin it so you can see it. Get it. Right here. So that's on your screen right now. If you'd like one of those panels, it's a 1-yard panel with those big block designs. And then I do have.
Hey, thanks, KB.
This piece that is a vintage Cranston.
Oh, this is cool.
It's a really pretty landscape with the deer and then the cabin by the lake. So if you'd like some of that, I can run.
Thank you, Christy.
Let me tell you how much I have of it. You can tell me how much you want. I've got 2 yards. 2 yards of it. So if you want some of that, let me know.
Hey, Lazy Bee is raiding us.
Thank you for the raid. Let me know if anyone wants some of this. I would do it for let's see. I would do the whole piece starting at 14.7 a yard. If someone wants that vintage Cranston, that's so pretty with the deer and the cabin by the lake. So that's something I have.
We'll get you. We'll show you. Thanks, Lazy Bee. Hang on, and we'll show them your next show tomorrow at 4.
Oh, thank you so much. All right, here is Lazy Bee, Stephanie, and her show is tomorrow at 4. Please, I just bookmarked the very first bookmark for her. So can everyone go in and give her a bunch of bookmarks for that? And let me get a giveaway running. So this
We can't
is
sell the boutique yet, but we can.
Yeah, we can. This is 2 yards of lace. So everyone getting that giveaway, and please give our raider Lazy Bee Fabrics a follow and bookmark that upcoming show. Thank you so much for the raid. All right, another piece I have is this one. And this is the camping by the lake fishing. There's a moose in there.
It's upside down.
Oh, sorry. This one's really cool, and I have 3 yards of it. And this one's also a vintage VIP Joan Messmore Cranston.
We had a moose in our town this weekend.
I know. He wandered into town. So funny.
The high school's right behind us, and then the house that is the moose was in the backyard was just beyond the high school on the other side. So
all right, so this is
not
a
too far from
3
our
yard
house.
piece of this one. I would start this one at 21.
Run that bad girl.
All right. Do you want all 3 yards?
Just a yard.
Just a yard. Okay. So $7 yard. Vintage Cranston. It's beautiful fabric. It's really nice. So a yard of that is running.
Oh, KB would take it all, but we already started a yard.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
We already had a request for that first.
So I'll run 2 yards of it next. All right, Steph's taking 1 yard, and then I'll run 2 yards of it for 14. If you want it. No pressure.
Nope. Yeah. If nobody wants it, then that's fine.
Yeah. So that's running for the rest of this 2 yards. And thank you. Kay is in on that. Thank you so much. All right. And then did anyone want some of this one? I have 2 yards. I can run the whole piece for 14 or 1 yard at a time for 7. And this is Cranston with the deer, the cabin.
That's like a yard.
All right. So here is a yard running. $7 start. It is very pretty fabric also. And that piece is going to Stephanie, I think. Yep. All right. Does anyone else want the other yard of this? Running again, if you want the other yard of this vintage Cranston. Thank you, KB. And everyone getting that giveaway for lace, 2 yards of lace. KB is taking the other yard of that.
KB Tejas.
Thank you. All right. And then someone did want the batiks. All right. I have this little piece. It's a fat quarter, I think. Let me open it and see. Maybe it's less. It's not quite a fat quarter. It's 17.5 by 21. So just shy of a fat quarter. I'll start it at 2 if someone wants it. Very pretty red floral batik. Just shy of a fat quarter. And that piece is going to
Reb Dub.
Congrats.
Thanks, Reb Dub.
All right, and then this piece is a really pretty marble. And this one is a full half yard. So full half yard of batik. And we'll start that at 4. Someone wants that pretty piece. Pre-cut half yard batik, red marble. It has a cool design where they did that kind of circle, so it kind of goes out, sunbursts. And that piece is also going to
Reb
Reb.
Dub takes that.
Congrats. Yes, please bookmark our upcoming shows. We have new off the bolt cottons tomorrow. All right, this piece is so pretty. It's like a light gray, and then it has pinks, blues, purples.
And the giveaway winner is dun,
And it
dun,
is
dun.
batik. We have a winner.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness. Get
Oh my
2 yards of
goodness. Oh
lace.
my goodness.
Congrats.
Oh my goodness.
All right, this piece
the
is a
lace.
pre-cut half yard. It's really pretty.
Now you can't
And that
say
one
you
is
never
running
win anything, because that's no
gray
longer the
with
case.
blue, pink, purple scroll designs on it. Batik half yard. Thank you for your bids.
Hey, Prism House did great.
Great. Thank you, Prism. RLJ. Speaking that pretty
Our
piece.
Amiga.
Let me pull up Prism.
Thanks, RL Jacob.
Prism House. How are you today? All right, here is Prism House, who is Amber. And their next show is on the 29th, Patterns. And then Sewing Notions on the 30th. Can everyone please give Amber at Prism House a follow and bookmark those upcoming shows?
Jello wrestling.
Thank you so much for the raid. Here's another 2 yards of lace. 2 yards of lace giveaway for Prism. Thank you so much for the raid. All right, this last piece I have batik I have is a yard and some change. Let's see how much change.
Love your show, babe.
All right, we have a yard and about 5 inches, so about a yard and an eighth. This is gorgeous. So yard and an eighth of batik. I'm going to start it at $8. Here we go. Who wants it?
Do you have any blush pink lace or trim?
I do, actually. I'll grab it as soon as this is done. So this is a yard and an eighth of batik tie-dye with the speckles spots on it. It's fun. And
Revenator takes that bad girl.
thank you. I'll show you what I do have out.
Thanks, Reb.
That I can get to easily. This is a blushy pink thin that is elastic lace, so it's stretchy. So I have that
Elastic,
that I
not
can get
elastic.
to, and then I have somewhere a peach colored one that is accessible, but the rest of it is down.
Yeah, the rest of it's far away
Down
on
in our
Judea's
basement.
plains.
Far, far away. Let's see if it's in this. It's... No, I had another one that was peach colored in here.
Oh, your internet messed up on the other one? Sorry about that.
Maybe it's not up here because I don't see it. I thought I had one that was good. All right, so maybe not. Not right now. That's the only one I have accessible today. Is this one. So if that doesn't work, I guess not. Sorry. Yeah, 'cause I don't see.
We do from time to time have lace shows, but I don't know that we have anything scheduled.
Yeah, I don't have anything scheduled right now. There's a guy who does all trims and lace on here that has like everything. So honestly, I've kind of been like, do I want to do lace? Because he's got it all. All right.
Well,
let's
he's all you'd ever
see.
want. He's the
Okay,
guy
pre-cut.
you take to dinner. Bum,
This
bum,
is
bum,
a
bum, bum.
pre-cut half yard of
But he
Poppy
knows his
cotton,
place. He's got style.
hay
He's got
love
grace.
bug.
He's a winner.
Let me see if I can
He's a
find it.
lace guy. Bum 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 bum. He's a lace guy.
You're so weird.
Whoa, whoa.
So I'm gonna see if I can find this and run it. What are the
Talking about
listings?
the selling lace guy.
Right thing. Love bug.
Seems like an angel from hell.
You're so weird. All right, this is a pre-cut half yard of poppy cotton hay love bug. That's what I'm gonna run right now. And it's a really cute floral. I just happen to have it pre-cut. So if someone wants this, it's run. Has little ladybugs and bees and the cutest flowers. So if someone wants that poppy cotton pre-cut half yard, it is running. And Mary is taking that. Thank
Mary
you.
Max takes that.
All right, and then this is
Thanks, Mary Max.
a pre-cut poppy cotton flower market. This one is, I don't have the listing anymore because I sold it out. It is called Bouquets, Flower Bouquet Blue. And it is so gorgeous. So it's my last piece of this. I'm just gonna run it by weight for a $6 start. Poppy cotton. All right, that one's ready.
And the
Someone
giveaway
wants
winner
that.
goes to bum bum bum.
My car gets the 2 yards of lace. And this poppy cotton half yard is running. So my last piece of this one, and RL Jayco's gonna snag it.
Karma Car, one
It's
of
so
our
pretty.
close by associates, if
Thank you,
I'm not
thank you.
mistaken.
All right, let's see, what else do I have pre-cut? You can tell I'm picking stuff I don't have to cut, right? All right, how
That's
about
all right.
this? This is I think, I don't know if the manufacturer cut this or a quilter did, but it's all lined up as if the quilt shop did. You know, it looks too neat for a personal thing, but it's Disney fairies and then just all these cute little things. It's a little jelly roll and it has 2, 3, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. There's 20 pieces. So it's like half a jelly roll,
It's probably a local quilt shop
maybe.
configuration.
But if someone wants it, it's cute. And I'm gonna run it for $6. And it's got little Tinkerbell fairy and then other little pretty fabrics in there. And it's a 2.5-inch strip, 20 piece jelly roll. And
La
it's going to
Bella.
Bella. Thank
Thanks,
you.
Bella.
All right, what else do I have?
Be our guest, be our guest, put our fabric through the test.
Pre-cut that I can snag. How about, oh, this is left, this is a yard and some change left from the raid train I did. We did an all holiday raid train on Saturday. And this piece is left that says give thanks. It's a Joann's print. And it's a yard and 13 inches. So a yard and a third. I think it would make the cutest napkins for Thanksgiving. Wouldn't those be cute cloth napkins?
The day is
This
gray,
one want this yard and a third. We'll run it for $5.
Mary makes the sun
Here we go.
shine
Yard and a third, Joanne's.
bright.
Give thanks.
Bloom
I
is
would
all
make cute
around
Thanksgiving
town.
napkins or
Look
placemats
out
out of
the
this.
deer smiling on the lark.
That's running. Yard and a
When
third.
Mary holds your hand, you
Everyone's
feel
like, we
so
bought
good.
all the holidays on
Start
Saturday. Get
treating
that
like
out of her
big
face.
friend.
All right, I will.
Okay. They're probably like, would you two both stop talking at the same time?
All right, probably.
But
All right,
then-
there are flash sales running in the Buy It Now. Fat quarters, upholstery fabric samples. Anyone else want silk? I can show more silk. How this piece? This is really cute. It is called Moon Owls, and it is by ARV. Don't know who that is, but it's a really cute piece. And I think it's a half yard. Yeah, it's right at a half yard. So if someone wants this cute piece of Moon Owls, half yard. Here we go. $4 start.
I'm being followed by.
And it is non-directional because they put in all different directions.
Shadow.
Moon Owls. It's very cute.
On a moon shadow.
Steph is on that piece. Thank you, Steph.
Stephanie Brochacha.
That's a really cute black and white stuff today.
Thanks, Steph.
And this does not disappoint. How about a little bit of art gallery? This is called Geometric Bliss
Hey,
by
Field of
Jenny
Seeds
Baker
is
from
rating.
Art Gallery. Who is?
Field of Seeds.
Field of Seams. Thank you so much for the raid. We're gonna have to run something for $1.
I was forced
to be here. Oh, I'm so sorry. I hope that we are not so boring that you die. But if we
Probably
are,
are.
it's okay. Just don't tell us. We won't be offended either way. All right. Field of Seams is right here. Thank you so much for the raid. Their next show up. We don't have a next show scheduled. So I can't bookmark one, but can please everybody follow.
Oh, you.
And if you want to add a show real quick,
Committed the Cardinals.
you may, and we can all bookmark it. Thank you so much for the raid. And we're gonna find something I can run for $1 because we got a raid, right? All right, let me find something cute. How about a funny little piece that is somebody for something? It has mustaches on it. And this is a Father's Day piece, right? Do you have a father with a mustache? This is a 1/4 yard. It's about 10-inch width of fabric, narrower down here. So who wants this little 1/4 yard of mustaches?
Well, by that standard, some people
$1 start for the raid. Here we go.
By that standard, some people could use that for a Mother's Day piece.
That is true, but we won't talk about that because
okay.
most women do not want facial hair, but that's a whole different discussion. So who's getting that little mustache piece? It's going. Thank you so much. All right, and then this gorgeous art gallery piece, Geometric Bliss, designed by Jenny Baker for Art Gallery, is a full yard. So who needs this art gallery?
That's cute.
Here we go. This is fun.
Welcome in.
Someone wants that art gallery.
Sales jacket.
See the circles that go around the little designs. This would be cute if you wanted to make hexies with this. Just saying. And that's going to art. Thank you.
Jacob.
Nice grab, some art gallery. And there's a string. Hang on. All right, that's coming your way.
Muy linda. Thanks, RL.
All right. I have a goal in mind, so I'm going to keep running pieces until I hit my goal. So let's see what else we can come up with over here. Oh, I have this piece. And I can run just single yards if no one wants the whole piece, but it's a vintage um, Hoffman International called Antique Medallions. I think it's gorgeous. Look how pretty that is. Do you guys like this?
Welcome in, everybody.
And I think I have 2, 3. It's folded weird. Let me figure it out. I think there's 3.5 or 4 yards here. Let's see. There's 2.
Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Have a great day,
Thank
RL.
you.
Appreciate it.
Happy Memorial Day. Hope everyone had a nice day and you got to spend some time off work and with family. And thanks for spending some of your precious day off with us. All right, 2. Yeah, there's 4 yards here. Does anyone want this whole 4-yard piece? If not, I'll run it by the yard. It's quilting cotton. Yeah, it's a Hoffman International vintage called Antique Medallions. That's what it says on the. Isn't that cool? So yeah, if someone wants the whole piece, I'll run it for.
Run it.
Let's see.
We had a request for all 4.
All 4? Okay, let's do. I'll do $6 a yard start for 4, so that's 24. That's a good get. It's over a pound of fabric. Here we go. What did I say?
$6 a yard, 24.
All right, $24. You get the full 4 yards. That's running. And it doesn't have metallics in it, but it kind of gives that vibe as if it does the way they did the screen print. It's so pretty. Oh, thank you, Steph. We appreciate you so much. Bobbin, thank you for your first purchase. What a pretty first purchase. Some beautiful vintage Hoffman coming your way.
Thank you, Bobbin.
All right, how about this piece that I love? It's actually vintage Hobby Lobby.
Lobitha.
Or older Hobby Lobby with the teacups. It is so cute. Is that not the cutest print? I snagged it from someone else a long time ago, and it's been sitting here, and I am just gonna sell it. It's a full yard of Hobby Lobby. And they actually have really nice cotton, in my opinion. And I probably paid up for it, so I'm starting it for 7. It's beautiful with the teacups, and then it has little like hats and clocks, kind of like Alice tea time in the background, and kind of this little, see the little things in the back. And Christy is taking that piece.
OSB.
Thank you.
Thanks, Christy.
That's coming to you. What a pretty piece. Okay, how about who loves Paintbrush Studio fabrics? This is a really cool check that has greens and blues and mint colors in it. And it is Paintbrush Studio from 2002 from, let's see, Geo by Katie Larson. And the piece is a yard and it's bigger than a yard and a half. There's a yard and about 30 inches, I think. Let me check. 1 yard and 28.5 inches. So a yard, a little bit more than a yard and 3/4 of this. And we're gonna do $12, $6 for the, or I mean not $6, $12 total for a yard and 3/4. It's a yard and 28 inches. Paintbrush Studio Geo by Katie Larson from spring of 2022. It's beautiful oaky tex cotton. Someone wants that one. Nope. Okay. All right. And then this piece is by this is Moda Zen Chic, and it is Modern Background Color Box by Brigitte Heitland, and it's a kind of a light taupey cream color, and then it has the plus and the plus sign and the multiplication, or it's just tossed plus signs, I guess. And the colors are green, orange. Yeah, green and orange, but like a red orange. It's a really cool background piece. And this is a 1 yard. So Brigitte Heitland Moda Zen Chic. Here we go. $6 full yard. That's running if someone wants that cool blender piece with the little plus signs or X's in multiple colors. No takers. All right.
All right. Looks like everybody's ready to
All right,
go
everybody
to
ready?
dinner.
Go to dinner. Bert's ready to go to dinner. He's like, wrap this up. All right, let's run another buyer giveaway real quick. We'll draw it fast. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. Happy Memorial Day. I've got, let's see, what do I have over here? A couple of options. All right.
Thank you, Steph.
Batik, this floral, this polka dot, or if someone wants this little silhouette 5 yards of trim, there's like 5 different trims that there's a yard each. They're starting to unravel a little bit, but they're really cute. And it's unicorn themed. All right, so those are your options. Is everybody that bought something in? Let's draw. 5, 4, 3, 2,
Thanks,
1.
Steph.
Thank you so much, everybody.
Thanks. Going to
Christy,
Christy.
would you like batik, floral, polka dot, or the little 5 yards of
The
trim?
floral.
The floral, you got it. That's coming to you.
Thanks, Christy.
All right, thank you, everyone. Have a wonderful Memorial Day. Let's go find someone to raid. Thank you so much for spending your Memorial Day with us. And we're going to go raid into Kit Wall, who is doing quilting fabrics. Thanks, everyone. Have